Hey there guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, and today's episode this is the sport therapy, and today's episode we'll be having basketball and football questions. So we'll be asking ourselves basketball and football questions. This is for football while this is for basketball, and we'll be starting the game by our regular fashion, rock paper scissors, and it's just you can just explain to the viewers how it works.
For rock paper scissors, I, from what I saw online and how we came about starting to play it on our show was that you when you whenever you do the rock paper scissors, if scissors if you use if I
This
if I,
this stands for scissors.
scissors, this
This
is
stands
rock
for rock.
and this is
And this
paper. So if like for example, he gets scissors and I get paper. Scissors can cut paper, so scissors wins that challenge. So if it was rock, if we peradventure we did the same thing. So rock, paper, scissors. That's a
No
tie.
winner.
No winner for that. So it's played 3 times. If it rock and paper, rock cannot break a paper.
So paper wins.
So paper wins that challenge. So that's mostly the little explanation that I can gather. So we'll be doing our own as well. So you can follow, and you can also play this game at home as well. So rock paper scissors.
Okay, I won that. Okay, scissors.
Oh,
Rock paper scissors. I won that.
why am I losing today?
So I'll start. So I'll start with football.
I don't know how I lost that, but
So the first question
I'll
in
be back
football
next
is, what is the full meaning of AFCON? if I miss this, I'll be sent out of this country
and even Africa.
and even Africa. So AFCON means Africa Cup of Nations. So
Yeah, so my turn. I'll be picking. I hope it's a simple question. So, it's also a Super Eagles question. So, my question is, who is the top scorer for the Nigeria Super Eagles? Who is the top scorer for the Nigeria Super Eagles?
that's the all-time top scorer.
All-time top scorer. So, the top scorer is Rashidi Yekini. With 62 appearances, he played in times of the Gen Zs will not know when he played. Even some millennials don't even know when
He played.
Rashidi Yekini played as well. So Rashidi Yekini is the player with the most goals.
Then second is
Super Eagles.
Segun
Second, Odegbami
with 23
and Victor
Victor
Osimhen as well with
23
same 23
points.
goals.
20
So
goals, yeah.
do you think that Victor Osimhen is going to get to Rashidi Yekini's goals?
Yeah, for me, with the way Victor Osimhen is playing good football, I feel, and he has a lot of chances to get there. I feel he has the chance of getting to scoring more than 37
Yeah,
goals.
and I believe because of this new system of football that there are more
More
matches
games, yeah.
and there are more games, so he has more chances of scoring more goals as well.
Yeah. So I'm picking my next question. This is what are the teams? What teams are Nigeria playing against in the World Cup qualifiers? I guess we're talking about the teams who are going to be playing in the next
this international
fixtures,
break.
this international break. So first of all, Nigeria will be heading to Rwanda. We're playing Rwanda, and next we'll be coming home to Uyo, where we'll be meeting Zimbabwe for the matchup at the Akwa Ibom Stadium, Uyo.
Yeah, so I'm picking my question.
So what? First of all, before you go to your question, what do you think about the games?
Yes, Rwanda. We've played Rwanda before, and I believe that they stunned us in the first leg, and that was really an upset because Nigeria never thought that we could lose to Rwanda, and we also played them in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers as well. They've been drawing us together, and Nigeria always finds it difficult and tough to play with them. They're always a tough side to play. They are not like some of our customers, like we say, where we just go there and just like the Sotos, where we go there and just distribute goals. But I believe that this team, and we're going to their country as well, so they will not want to lose. And Nigeria is a win-win situation.
Yeah, I think because I think we should win those games, because Nigeria does not have an option to lose.
There's no option
to draw a game anymore. So because we have the likes of South Africa, we have the likes of Zimbabwe, we have the likes of Rwanda as well,
and Benin
Republic in our group. So we have to win those games.
Yeah.
At least to get the number one spot to actually represent Africa.
And we also have a new coach, Eric Sekoshel. Is a coach that just wants to win, I believe, because he said in one of his match interviews where he said that he wants each player to earn their shirts. He does not want to give any player. No one was born with a Nigeria shirt. He wants everybody to earn your spot. So
this time there's no anybody, because I'm a big player, I'm playing in the top team. I would be playing.
Automatically be Nigerian. So what do you think about Nigeria playing entertainment football and rather than playing football where we need to win the game?
So for that, I think it's a 50-50. I would see that as a 50-50, but Nigeria playing for entertainment is mostly few players that do that, and not really all the players. But for because we saw it in the AFCON where the Nigeria players actually played for the country. So I'll just say that I feel this World Cup qualifier will make us see if the players are actually going to.
They should reciprocate the same thing they did at the AFCON.
So it won't be like, wow, local champions, so we're international champions as well.
So our next my next question rather is going to be your thoughts on Mo Salah or Rafinha. Who is the better finisher? I believe that if this question was asked last season, I would have said automatically Mo Salah, because who was Rafinha last season? We didn't really know him. He was one player that even the Barcelona fans were saying that they want him out. But this season, I don't know what he did, and he just improved himself, and now he's even in the conversation of the Ballon d'Or, which it's also a conversation which I don't really believe that he can actually stand between those names that are there based on votes. And he's a good player, brilliant player. But for this season, I would say Rafinha is a better finisher because Mo Salah has more of penalty goals, so Rafinha is the better finisher.
Yeah, for me as well, I'll pick Rafinha as a better finisher. And I've seen a lot of times where Barcelona will need goals, and Rafinha will come to the rescue for Barcelona.
Yes.
So Mo Salah hasn't done well, at least in finals. Liverpool lost two cups in 1 week. That was this last week, and we didn't see Mo Salah's impact in any of those games. So, but in the Champions League, we saw Rafinha score goals, and yeah, even Lamine Yamal is actually playing a little better than Mo Salah this season. So I'll be picking my last football question, and it says, who is the captain of the Nigerian Super Eagles? So the captain of Nigerian Super Eagles is William Trust Ekong, and I think he has done well being the captain. He was the player he was in the conversation for play. He was the player of the tournament in the AFCON. So so I guess yes, he has been a true leader and a true captain.
He deserves the shirts. He deserves the captain band definitely, because he is one of our best players. One of not just the best player, he's one of our important players. You can't play a game without playing trust.
I remember when he went on injury after the AFCON. Nigeria lost and drew a lot of games without him.
Yes.
And there was a time where he had healed, and the coach actually didn't pick him among the team, and we saw what Nigeria played. So
yeah, so my next question, which is the last football question here, is who won the 2025 EFL Cup and against what team? So the winner of the EFL Cup was
don't mind you, the EFL Cup is also the Carabao Cup.
So the winner was Newcastle, who won their first trophy in 70 years, and that was a great feat for them. I really love this for them, and they won it against Liverpool. So moving on, we'll be moving on to the basketball. So you'll be picking your question.
Alright, so this is basketball. I'm picking my question. And yes, the NBA has actually improved. And first of all, I would like to talk about Steph Curry and LeBron James. Steph Curry and LeBron James are two good players in the basketball. If in case you don't know, Steph Curry has 4,000 3 points, and LeBron James has 50,000 career points in the NBA. That's plus the postseason and the normal regular season. So my first question in the NBA is, which basketball player has the most Olympic gold medals? And this question is just one player that has that. LeBron James was meant to actually have meant to equal that as well, but
his first
was
attempt was the bronze medal.
So for now it is Kevin Durant of the Suns
with four
gold medals.
So I'll pick mine as well. We'll be moving fast because football is, we are Sportinandout, but we focus more on football. So how many times, by the way, we'll be going live for the Nigeria game, and also for the NBA postseason.
Yes.
So just trust to get live coverage from the NBA postseason. So how many times have LeBron James led the scoring in a season? I believe the answer to that question is once. This question was asked to his son, Bronny James, and his son was like 10, thinking that maybe his father has led this thing. But it was said that it was just once, and I also went to go and research it, and I found out that it was just once that LeBron James, that has 40,000 points, led the NBA season with scoring just once. Wow.
Yeah, so I will be picking my second question. So we'll be doing this really fast. So who is most likely to win the NBA MVP this season? There are two people in conversation. So that's Nikola Jokic, the Joker, and also Shea Alexander. LeBron James is number 5 in that conversation as well, but he's injured. So I think other players would actually climb that list as well before he gets back on his feet to play basketball. But for me, I would, based on what I've been seeing, based on the games, based on the points, I would say Shea Alexander deserves it. Nikola Jokic has won it three times back to back, and I think Shea Alexander should actually be given the chance to win it.
And remember that last season he also did a spectacular job, but wasn't given the player of the MVP. I don't know how they did that, but I believe that maybe Joker was a better player at that time. But for this season, I really believe that Shea has it in the bag. So my own question is going to be, what happens when a game is tied at the end of the fourth quarter uh, in the NBA game. So so to educate you, NBA plays unlike the football that has halftime, two games where you can see a draw. In the NBA, you can never see a draw.
An NBA game has 4 quarters.
It has 4 quarters, 12 minutes per quarter. But
two quarters per half. So first half has 2 quarters, second half has 2 quarters.
So for 4 quarters, 12 minutes, and but in the FIBA, that's the federation, they play 10 minutes. So it's the NBA that increased theirs because they want the competition to go on. So you can never have a back to my question, you can never have a draw. Yeah, after the fourth quarter and you are tied, you move to what is called overtime, OT. And if there's still a tie in the overtime, there's still another overtime. There are some games that have done 3 overtimes but eventually had a winner. You must have a winner in every game, even if it's by a point.
So that's the beauty of basketball. You can never have a draw at all. So you can't have a draw. So this is mention 5 NBA players and their nicknames.
Yeah, I'll be picking mine.
I love this question. So my first is LeBron James, the King, Steph Curry, the Chef, Nikola Jokic, the Joker, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, and lastly
the magician.
Okay, yeah, Luka Magic. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and Wembanyama is also called the Alien, and Shea Alexander is called SGA. Shea Julius Alexander. They just shorten his own. It's called SGA. So my own question, which is the final question of today, is going to be: which NBA team won the NBA in-season tournament for 2024-2025 season? So this is going the answer of this question is the Milwaukee Bucks, which was led by Coach Darwin Ham, and he's the only coach that has never lost
him, and then Prince
as
has never lost
an in-season tournament game. So they won it when they were in Lakers, and they also won it when they were in Milwaukee Bucks. So I think that comes to our show has come to an end.
I really wish we had a lot of questions to answer.
And more time as well.
And more time as well. So, but that ends today's conversation on sports therapy. Next time we'll give you more questions, and we love to go live with you and also relate with our fans and ask questions as well. So we'll be telling you when we'll be doing that. But mind you, we'll be showing the game for Nigeria. We'll be going live on YouTube. Please subscribe, like, share, and thank you very much.
Yeah, and don't forget you can get 300% bonus on your first deposit using our promo code Sportinandout,
SPORTINANDOUT,
Sportinandout, using on 1xBet. You can bet on your favorite matches. While in the international break now, you can bet on Nigeria versus Rwanda, Nigeria versus Zimbabwe, and other. Portugal is also going to be playing in the European Nations League quarterfinals. So you can also bet on that. So, but we also have to say, bet responsibly.
If you are not 18, please don't bet.
This is an above 18 ad.
Thank you very much.